Welcome back to Single Whiskey. I'm Callum.
I'm Sam.
So we've got the Balcones American Oak Single Barrel.
Alrighty, so first things first, this one's going to be a bit late. We can't use the wording because apparently YouTube doesn't like speaking about, well, again, we've both got the spicy cough. We can't say it, otherwise YouTube, like, you know, swiped you off. But anyway, we copped it.
That's why you missed whatever it is.
It'll be a couple days
last
this
video,
yeah. So we're fine, already kind of on the up. But if we look like crap, that is why.
Yep.
We still got our taste buds and stuff, which is good. But yesterday we were just feeling too lousy. We're like, oh, let's just delay the day, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'll be in quarantine for like a week. But yeah, so Balcones, this one came today. Got delivered today.
Got it for your birthday, which
Yeah.
was what, yesterday?
Yeah, literally, great birthday in lockdown. But yeah, so everyone knows that I'm a massive Balcones fan.
Yep.
This is their single malt, single barrel, American oak barrel. So basically the gist of this one is that it's their single malt line, which they are very well known for, their core single malt line. And they're just trying to show the kind of nuances that arise from the just specific barrels. So it's like the same whiskey, but you put it in a different wood. There's like French oak, European oak, American oak, and the nuances of the different barrels.
And they're all on sale on Nick's if you're interested. I've got
Yeah.
this one on sale. They're normally $150, and
like
when I get paid tomorrow, I'm going to buy the other two.
Another two, yeah. Also, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We can do them all. But yeah, so note-wise, well, what is it? So it's 53% ABV. Balcones, we haven't really, you've probably seen it, but like backstory, Balcones, it's a Texas distillery. Using Texas grown corn, really into the whole terroir kind of idea of really getting down and dirty in the specifics, the nitty gritty of the corn, the breed of corn. They've got like bloody butcher corn, you know, purple corn. They've got all these, the baby blue line that they have got up there as well. They're going deep into it, but their whiskey is phenomenal. Now this is like approximately 3 years old. Anyone who's not like super into the Balcones or just Texas whiskey scene is going to think that's quite young. Not for Texas.
The colour.
They don't have time. They're struggling to keep it in long enough without it just being destroyed. If they leave it for too long, that climate can ruin the whiskey. So they got to be quick. They got to be careful. So it's a delicate process. So
this one's really
there's a lot of flavors.
Yeah. It's really fruity though.
Yeah, way fruity than the others. The other one's a bit more deep, dark caramel and coffee, which is definitely in this, but I'm getting more like...
That's more on the palate.
Deep.
We have tried this before.
Yeah. It's a lot. It's like
it's more lively.
It's like hard candy, but like the fruit. I don't really know how to describe it.
I don't get that like waxiness that Balcones generally has though.
Yeah.
But it's more on the sweeter, more fruitier side.
Yeah, it's just, for me, it's on the fruitier side heavily. It's like a lot more fruity than I'm usually getting from Balcones. I'm getting like stone fruits a lot. Like dark stone fruits. I'm getting plums, I'm getting apricots.
It's almost overripe. Like when you pick them up and you almost put your thumb through them. That kind of level.
And like, because of the deep, dark kind of sweet ness of it, it's kind of like it's been just like sitting out in the sun. It's just like, kind
of
of
brown sugar.
Tons of brown sugar.
It's almost creamy as well.
Yeah, it's like treacle.
Creme brulee is probably the best way.
Yeah, like that.
To describe
the
it.
cream, the caramelized sugar on top. Super nice nose. Really rich and sweet, but not overwhelmingly like simple. It's sweet, but it's not simplistically sweet. It's got a lot of kind of angles coming at it. I'm still getting that.
It's almost friendly, but it's hard
on
to
the nose.
describe.
It is for me.
It's waxy though. That's the oddball note.
I reckon a lot of people would describe this nose as friendly. It's not like attacking you alcohol wise. It's like kind of like I'm not really getting a lot of burn or anything like that. It's warm. It seems friendly. It's like sticky date pudding and stuff like that. That's like heavy on the nose.
I'm getting cocoa as well.
They're so good.
The sweetness of those fruits is big. The fruit itself without the sweetness, like the plums, but there's more cocoa and coffee.
There's definitely coffee. Coffee I'm getting like quite heavily. Getting caramelized coffee, like almost with like a pump of caramel like flavoring it.
What's that dessert that's like coffee based?
The tiramisu or something.
Yeah, tiramisu. Yeah. It's like that sweetness as well.
Yeah, getting that cocoa.
It's like moussey chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like also fruit.
Yeah.
I'm still getting the fruit on the palate, just not as heavily as the nose.
It's really there.
Eases off with this dry, just oaky, kind of like cocoa bitterness. There's there's definitely spices as well. I think I haven't
cinnamon?
mentioned, but definitely nutmeg and cinnamon are pretty prominent.
Mm.
They're not particularly subtle.
No.
For me, like as a whole, in general, this one particularly as well, but in general, Balcones, like for me, the taste is kind of like it's a bonfire, but like with a few tires thrown on it, and then you went to a massive family dinner and brought home all the leftover desserts, and you just tossed them on the fire. It's all these sugars, yeah. It's all these sugars and fruits, coffee, cocoa, like cream, all this different kind of like sweet stuff, but with this savory kind of like caramelized. It's like a bit burnt, a bit like it's more caramelized than burnt, but there is the kind of like burnt kind of edges, kind of notes to it.
Yeah.
And again, like that coffee bitterness, the barrel bitterness, like a bit of burning wood. Not like a smokiness, but more of just like a deep, dark kind of already burnt wood, like a lot of bitterness.
Yep.
I don't know, there's like again that kind of like burnt plastic note that's always kind of like lingering around with Balcones in general. But yeah, it's just like it's a dumpster fire of just dessert for me. And I love it. It's amazing.
This isn't the rum cask, but I'm getting like a
rumminess. Rummy, it's like that sugar cane kind of like
really dark, rich,
dark sweetness. Super dark sweetness.
Where would you rank this between the Brimstone and the Texas Single Malt 1, the limited
Texas
edition?
one, yeah. See, I reckon the Texas
I know
one,
they're different, but
the Texas one is my favorite.
Yeah, same. I would agree with that.
And the Brimstone, I feel like is too different for me to like compare them. Like the Brimstone is like the Lafroig of Texas kind of thing. It's super out of left field.
For sure.
Because it's like, if we're kind of comparing the closest ones to me, this one, the Single Malt, and the Single Malt, the Texas #1, that one
in terms
wins.
of preference, I'm talking about. Though.
Yeah, that one wins.
Yeah.
It's also more expensive though, and it's I think sold out. I don't know, but it's close. Like it's damn close. I think it's a bit more savory notes in that one, which I like. But
do we know what makes that one
close?
So special?
No. Well, we might have. I don't know.
Because I prefer that one.
Classic edition.
I really prefer that. Brimstone is like nice. You can tell the core notes are nice, but almost the smoke. There's just too much smoke for me. It's too abrasive, too aggressive.
For me, it wasn't even that aggressive. It was just like savory and sweet at the same time, like this perfect storm. And I want to buy more of it. But this and the Texas #1. A lot more friendly, a lot more like crowd pleasing. Still not like big, it's definitely not for a lot of people.
When we get our hands on
people are not going to like it, but it's a bit more friendly than the Brimstone at least.
When we get our hands on the European and French, it'll be interesting to see how they kind of sit by themselves.
Once we do them all, we should do a little
episode.
blind tasting.
Like the
see if we
Single
can
Malt
pick what,
because I don't know, because they're such harsh flavors in Balcones. I don't know how much
they're strong flavors. They're unique flavors.
Yeah, but they're so like prominent. You can tell what Balcones is. I don't know how the wood would like differentiate so much. But
I don't know.
It'd be interesting to see.
We'll see French and European oak for the other one.
And this is American.
And this is American oak.
And then I would imagine that's American oak as well.
I can't remember. But yeah, so we'll do those. We'll buy them soon. We'll do a blind tasting of them to see if we can kind of like, once we have tasted them, see if we can recognize those notes specifically, and less like just to hopefully kind of like circumvent the whole psychosomatic kind of like notes you get from just like assuming from reading notes or whatever like that. So we'll see if we can tell anything really substantially unique apart from them. But this one in general is just another. I just want to swear. It's just another freaking banger from Balcones.
No.
It's just another amazing one that they've produced. I've not gotten anything from them that I've been disappointed with. The Baby Blue is the most mellow, and it's still really, really damn drinkable.
It's bad when you put them in like the same lineup. Like if you go
if it's
like this to Baby Blue, it's like
it's,
when you're looking at it overall,
it's just a much more mellow and approachable version of what Balcones has, but it's still nice. But
Outro.
we're gonna
Back to
outro for the
it,
battery, guys. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this episode of Everything Whiskey. If you liked it, leave us a like. See future episodes from us. Maybe consider hitting that subscribe button. If you do, see you next one.
Cheers.